Welcome. We are going to get all physical right now because we are getting out a huge selection of trainers for you. So if you're doing a little bit more stepping, walking, just generally moving, I think you're going to love what we've got in the selection. Sheila's all limbered up and ready, so let's have a little look through this wonderful selection. So actually, when it comes to moving around a little bit more, and we're all trying to do our bit, haven't we? Because we've sat down a little bit more often, haven't we, for a long, long time now. But sometimes you want a trainer or a shoe that you can just put on, not think about, and actually still be able to sort of, you know, do a little bit of exercise if you wanted to, out for your daily, what do you call it, your daily dozen, I suppose,
it's
Sheila?
Your promenade. That's what I'm calling it, my promenade.
Promenade around the garden?
Yeah, well, why not? I mean, if you can get outside, you can go for your walk. It's nice to be comfortable. But sometimes you want to put something on sort of like a bit smart casual.
Yes.
And this fits the bill beautiful because it is quite smart. I love the zip detail up the front there. It keeps it all neat and tidy. Also the shaping on the sole unit there. It's not just flat to the floor. I just think these are a really nice shoe. We have seen them throughout Pavers quite a few.
Yes.
It just goes to show that people go and buy them time after time, but maybe just choose a different colour.
Absolutely, they're ever so popular, and actually usually for a style at this price you'd think, oh, I don't know if they're going to be comfortable or not, but these are absolutely lavished in memory foam as well, aren't they?
Oh, they are so comfortable underfoot.
Now this is one of the most genius inventions in life itself, if you ask me. Certainly in footwear, someone actually engineering threads and a weave of elastic onto the top of a shoe is just genius. Now they may lack a little bit of hanger appeal, but oh my word, you wait until your foot is inside there, because these styles, Sheila, are a runaway success. And I remember the first time we had these in this studio, we almost half giggled, didn't we?
We did. But once we started to put them on and you see the shape once it's on the foot, they are fantastic. We all bought a pair, we took them on holiday, and eventually you will be able to do that. But every piece is elasticated, and it's so clever, like you just said, Derek, the way it's constructed. I love those colourways with that little bit of a metallic shimmer as well. You've got that really nice sole unit too that's lovely and shaped as well. You've got, it feels like memory foam inside.
Yes.
So you've got a really lovely feeling inside when you walk, but they are just something that little bit different.
And the thing is with these, and when these first came out, they were a real carnival of colour.
Yeah.
I think they've refined that colour down just a little bit, just to tone it somewhat. But no matter what you're kind of styling, I think you're going to find a pair of these to suit everyone, because if you look at the colours, you've got a plain black there, which is wonderful. If you love your metallics, you've got that incredible silver shimmer, which still has some like lilacs and soft pinks in there, and a couple of golds as well. Or then you can go for your navy multi, which is a little bit more, or indeed the one that you're wearing now, which is the grey multi, which are a bit more carnival, aren't they?
Yeah, a bit more colourful and vibrant, but you'd be able to choose different tops, different coloured trousers to go with these, and they are something that's incredibly lightweight as well, and the flexibility on these are second to none.
Now, we recently did a Facebook Live when we were talking about how you get yourself motivated into a new year and how you get yourself moving. And a lot of people said, new pair of shoes, that helps as well. And actually getting together with other people. And I'm just thinking, a shoe like this, which is just ultimately stretch, accommodating, fun, lovely, lively colours, is brilliant. If you get together with people, and it might be virtually over video calls and whatever, and do a bit of exercise together, but this is kind of like the perfect shoe to do that kind of thing in, Sheila, isn't it?
Yeah, because you could go out walking in this if you're doing a little bit of exercise at home. Obviously nothing too high impact or anything, but this is great. And I just think it's so unusual as well.
Yes.
And a Mary Jane never ever seems to date, does it?
But this is like a very, very modern Mary Jane as well, isn't it?
It is. I mean, look at that sort of patchwork colouring in this as well, and you feel really safe and secure. And because the elastication runs all the way through, there's no restriction, you've got that fabulous sole unit. I mean, just look at that. It flexes every which way.
And that's what you want, isn't it? You want something, and again, I've said this so many times, but this weave of elastication, and it is all individual pieces of elastic that have been cleverly woven together, and that means you can move your foot in every which way. There's no pinch, there's plenty of accommodation. If you've got lumpy, bumpy bits, as we all have on our feet as well, you really don't notice. They almost get a cuddle, don't they?
Yes, they do.
So light, so light. And that's what you want in a leisure shoe, whether you consider it as a trainer because you're doing exercise or whatever, or you just want something light and sporty to be around the house in. These are just, I mean, it's weird because you feel like an egg would weigh more, Sheila.
Yeah, that is so true, actually. But they are fabulous to wear. I mean, the footbed is just so squidgy and soft. I love it that they've got the laces, but it's all elastication, so you don't actually need to do these up. These are a little bit of a wider fit, so more of maybe an E fitting actually, but really lovely and comfortable. And the grip on the underside is fabulous because they've got all these little separate little nodules that are full of squidgy air, so you've got all that bounce in your step when you're walking.
Now, I think my first thought on looking at these as well is a shoe trainer, however you want to refer to it as, like this is usually in the region of about 15 to 20 pounds higher than the price that we've got here. So what I'm thinking is if you have a look at the array of different colours that we have on offer, because, you know, if you want blue, there's a light blue with pink and there's a dark blue. You know, if you want your classic black, it's there for you. If you want slightly different colours to tone in with your leisure wear, then I think this one might be a perfect, you know, the light grey might be a perfect for that.
And also leisure wear is coming back to more neutrals again.
Yes.
So even the beigey coloured one would be lovely.
I love them, but I think actually if you're shopping for these, I think it'll probably be more than one colour.
Oh yes.
Love the fact that actually this style it's almost like it's been created by an artist, because if you look at all of the detail that runs through the upper here, it's almost like some fine painted detail. I have no idea how they achieve it whatsoever. In fact, I don't even mind how they achieve it. It just is simply beautiful. It's almost like slightly looking through a frosted window, isn't it?
It is, and especially because you've got the little bit of strap detail down.
Yeah.
But all three are completely different to each other.
Yes, they are.
Sometimes they just put one colour and then it's got the same design running through, but all these are totally different.
I love the black because I love that pop of
lovely.
colour with black works, doesn't
and
it?
they're quite sort of vibrant colours there, whereas the navy hasn't got the floral, but it's just so tasteful. Really tasteful.
It is, it's lovely. And you're looking right now, I'm sure, on the website at this price tag in front of you now. And I'm thinking, okay, you know, we're not able to go out to stores at the moment, but, you know, you would be hard pressed to find something that looks so smart without great big logos and designs and everything else on it at this kind of price. I just, you know, this is what constantly surprises me here at Pavers.
And isn't it nice to find something that is quite dressy in a leisure shoe?
Yeah. Definitely. And I think that black with the colour, with the floral colour in the black, I think that will be a real winner for this year. Now, often people come to us here at Pavers for their shoes because they are a wider fit and the choice is so narrow everywhere else. And I think you're going to love these because they are stylish, they are new, they are bang where we are right now, but they do have that extra wide accommodation, which I think is really good. And again, varying from a size 3 to a size 8. Oh, and I'm feeling lots of memory foam, Sheila, in there.
There's lots in there, really comfortable. But it is great that you can get different size widths, and these are extra wide, so far too wide for my foot because I'm only a D fitting. But great that you can get that different size range. But we've got those 3 different colours. This one that I'm wearing is just a little bit unusual. I was sort of thinking it was more sagey green, but we're calling it taupe.
Yeah, it is a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's a nice neutral though, isn't it, to go with, you know, because you never know, do you? Even though it's this time of the year, the sun could be shining, but it could be very, very cold outside.
Absolutely, yeah. So I mean, all your sort of winter whites and things, and then going into the summer, maybe your linens and things like that, which would look really nice.
I like these. I think they come in at a really, really good price tag as well. Again, you see the feature throughout this season as well is bright white soles, and it's almost like they're extra white this year, Sheila, isn't it? Because because actually we're not going out as much, so you can keep those beautifully bright white for a lot longer, can't you?
Yes, you can. But if you are going out and you get them dirty, so easy just to put a little bit of kitchen cleaner on and just wipe them clean.
Time now for another Skechers. Now, Skechers are always a byword for comfort. Kind of got classic Skechers now. I like the fact that actually with Skechers, you've got a huge range of different styles. You've got your kind of classics, and then you have got these new funky and modern styles as well. But this one's good, all-round kind of practical. I would say for a Sketcher, more of a kind of a workhorse, one that you could have for years and years and years and would just be always there.
Yeah, your great leisure shoe, and the black one, especially if you're in the workplace when you can't go back to work. But let's say you do work in some sort of environment where you have to have a uniform and you have to wear a black shoe, but you want something that's perfectly comfortable, then that would be great. But I love the navy with that little bit of marl effect on, which is really nice.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? A little bit of two-tone going on and a bit of contrast in the sole as well.
Yeah, that's right. I just love the names that Skechers call
yeah, this one's called, oh, hang on, I might have to take a run up at this one. It is the Skechers Go Walk Fitster Lightweight Trainer. There you go. I've done it in one. Always, always happy to see a pair of Skechers. I've got a pair on myself. I absolutely love them. I've got about 7 or 8 pairs of Skechers and I just adore them. And this is great to move into a new season with a style like this, which again, I'm going to say it again, I think an egg weighs more. These are fabulous. And the great thing actually, even though we're calling these a standard fit, the amazing thing about Skechers is that they are slightly more accommodating than UK styles anyway, Sheila.
They are always quite roomy actually, and the footbed's nice and roomy too, even though once you've got them on, it doesn't make your foot look big at all.
No.
Really great styling in these, and the memory foam inside is just beautiful.
So deep, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Your foot is cushioned to the nth degree. Love that navy and, well, bright fuchsia pink. It's lovely, but we have got a new colour, which I actually think is very, very high end.
Yeah, you need to have a look at the black multi, which is this one here, because actually I'm going to give that a little bit of a, it's black and gold.
Yeah.
I want a pair of these, Sheila. I think that's a fab combo.
Go faster gold. Definitely go faster
well, it
gold
looks,
with that
I
one.
was saying to you earlier, and without naming, you know, sort of department store names, because we're not going shopping obviously at the moment, but this reminds me of top floor.
Oh, yes.
Very, very high-end designer store.
Yeah, for sure.
And they would be, you'd be lucky if they weren't £200-300.
Oh, definitely.
In my personal opinion, that kind of look.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, fabulous. But all the colours are great colours. And if you do wear maybe a lot of navy, then this one would be fantastic with that really lovely, vibrant pink. And then I love the one that you're actually holding with that lovely sort of aqua colour to it.
It is. It's lovely. I have got I'm going to say the charcoal I've got here, which is actually more of a light grey actually, so it tones in really, really nicely with leisure wear. And then you've got this amazing vibrancy of the contrast of the like mint green going on. It's so, so super cool. Can I tell you as well, for a Skechers, you'll always pay a few pounds more, but the price tag I've seen for these kind of styles is usually £20+ higher per pair than what we're seeing here, so I would take advantage. Definitely that black and gold. I think that's such a lovely, lovely combination, and that option is your black multi. Right, Sheila, well, I think we're ready for a good old run round the block now after seeing that fabulous selection. Remember, there are many more on the website as well, so go and log in and go and have a good old peruse around and get some shopping done as we all get a bit more of a spring into our step. And I'll see you back here soon for more fabulous videos on our YouTube channel here at Pavers.